No, you've been in a coma for 7 years. Wake up. How you guys doing? Welcome. Jojo, Shaksta. Hello, hello. It's been a little while. It's been a hot minute. It's been a little while. How you guys been? How was Turkey Day if you celebrate? 69 months. Nice.
He's the most powerful hacker of all time.
Thank you for 69. That's so many. That's so many months. Oh, the nice one, yeah. Turkey Day was good. That's good to hear. I went back home for that. 6 years. Jesus Christ. Jesus. I think I pulled a muscle on a reach or something just then. Oh God. That's how horribly out of shape I am. Holy crap. But yeah, so I was down at my parents' place for Turkey Day, which is why I didn't stream for 2 weeks. Because I was down there and I didn't want to, like, I don't know, rush things, I guess? Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. But yeah, so I finally bit the bullet the other day and bought more hard drive for my media server that's in the rack over there. Because it's out of space. There's no more space left on it. Do I actually have hang on, let me make sure. I forget what I have open, so give me a second to see what I have open. Make sure I can actually show it on stream. Don't really want that there. Hang on, give me a second. Give me a second to clean up some stuff here. Get out of that. Goes out of that. Where's this one? Yeah, that one. So, on my current, this is my current media server, right? Storage server, whatever. There are 3 drives in there. One of them is in RAID 1. What is it? MD-stat. And as you can see, it doesn't see one of them. Which has been happening for a while, apparently. A while. So, that's bad. That's bad. So I figured, all right, it's time to finally upgrade this. So I finally bit the bullet and I bought some more hard drive. They came in yesterday. They are behind the screen. You cannot see them. But I picked up 2 22 terabyte drives. So they're a little larger than what I have here. So the storage I have here is 9 terabytes total. So we're more than doubling the space, which is going to be nice. But I figured I'll take this opportunity to completely refresh, start from scratch. I'm going to start from scratch basically with this server. So, God damn it, I forgot to. Okay. There we go. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. What was I even saying? But yeah, so this thing's been in its current configuration for, oh goodness, since before I started streaming. So 7, 8 years maybe? How would I be able to check that? The new printer's on its way. Nice. I still need to like clean. So I've got my 2 printers are on the floor over there. On top of a mess of wires, I have so much crap I need to clean up. So basically, weapon install using latest versions. Yeah, it is currently though. What is it? Etc. It's currently running Debian 11.11. What is the current version of Debian? Debian release history. Version history, same thing. Ah, it's even a full version of Debian behind. That's cool. We're on 11. That, let's see. End of support, security. Okay, so that was... The standard support was, yeah, a few months ago. I'm not that far behind. Not that far behind. LTS support, 2 years. At any rate. So I'm not going to be doing anything to the server on stream. I'm going to be waiting until tomorrow to do that off stream. There's going to be a lot of stuff I got to do for that. Yeah. But yeah, it will be a complete reinstall. I'm not going to be upgrading anything because, it's, like I said, it's currently running Debian, and I plan to install FreeBSD on it. And last I checked, there isn't really an upgrade path from Debian Linux to BSD. That's not only as possible. It's not something I care to try. So I do know that a while back on stream even, we did set up a little test. I have forgotten most of that. So we're gonna redo that today. Get some stuff installed, configure it, and do more of the configuration stuff. Making sure I've got crap installed and whatnot. But yeah. Being on old table isn't that far behind. Yeah, it's not that far behind. I've had servers on old stable, and had to upgrade them. I'm not running those. Those servers have been sunsetted. Is a nice word for it. Yeah, it's not even switching. It's not a distro switch. It is an operating system switch. Like there ain't nothing the same between what I'm going from and going to. Other than it's going to be on the same hardware, kind of, sort of. I mean, well, it's going to be on the same hardware, yes. The OS drive is going to be its own solid state, and I'm not putting the OS on the new drives I just got. So I'll still have 3 drives in the machine. I guess technically right now I've got 4 in there. 1 for the OS, and then I've got 3 storage drives. One of which doesn't. It's there, right? So where is it? Okay. SDB1 is the one that's active and good. But if I have a look at dev, we can see that SDA1 exists. I forget what the command is to look at the smart stuff. What like smart hard drive smart info. What is that? Is it this one? Yeah, so sudo smart tool dev SDA. It's not my. There it is. We can see that. I mean, the drive's plugged in at the very least. It's there. It's responding to stuff. Old age, 70. I don't know. Spin up time. What's the load cycle count? 96,000. Power cycle count. 70. 70 power cycles. This is this. I don't turn this off very often. Depending whether I do Factorio or some other thing, and then Factorio. So I haven't touched Factorio since before Thanksgiving, and I think I'm gonna keep it that way for now, so I can maybe get some stuff done. Because if I fire it up again, those hard drives are just gonna be collecting dust for months. So I need to not get distracted. 8.5 years. Okay, yeah. 8.5 years. Oh, I see that. Power hours, yeah. 8.5 years, 70 cycles. Welcome, by the way. How you doing? So I'm thinking to play the new game for a bit, then new game for a bit, and then Factorio. Okay. Okay, fair. That's fair. I did see some. I finally caved and watched some like short like Leba videos of like how other people handle it. So I'm gonna change my setup yet again, I think, but that's not tonight. That ain't tonight. But yeah. So the plan for tonight is to spin up a new VM. Not using this one. This one I'll be using like as maybe like a reference. But spin up a new VM. Make sure I know how to set stuff up again the way I want it. So I'm gonna be I'm gonna have 3 hard drives essentially. I'm gonna have the OS drive and then two spinning drives. That will be the storage drives, the data drives or whatever. Then those will be mirrored, but mirrored using ZFS, right? I'm doing a server with another guy, and I understand why you don't want to do a server. Yeah. So on average, 45 plus days on per power cycle. Really? All right. Yeah, I think I power cycled this like this past week, I think. Yeah, 4 days. This is uptime's 4 days. Before that, it was at like 400 days. So I installed some updates. Grabbed a backup of some stuff off of one of the drives because I didn't know if it was gonna come back up. Well, actually, now that I think about it, where was it here? No, it was on the big drive. No. Oh yeah, okay. It was on the smaller drive that didn't have that wasn't even a part of the RAID one. Yeah. So this system, by the way, so it's got 2 6-terabyte drives in it and 1 3-terabyte drive. That 3-terabyte drive is 1/2 of a RAID 1. Because this originally was a storage server with only 3 terabytes of like storage on it. That's like 10 years ago at this point, right? Like the first iteration of this machine. Actually, 2015. There we go. There's a file I can get for for dating the system. 2015. All right, we're coming up on 10 years. Coming up on 10 goddamn years. Okay. Whew. Sometimes we both want to do something different, but it's cool to hang out and talk while we're in the factory. Yeah. Yeah, until like you're in the same area trying to do some like similar stuff or like close proximity stuff, and you're both like on top of each other's toes, stepping on each other's toes. Ow. Yeah, I think I pulled something. God, I'm out of shape. Holy crap. But yeah, so We need to figure out what I'm doing here. FreeBSD, it's not the man's handbook. Handbook. That's what it's called. This right here. Okay. So we're gonna need that. Considering just the hard drive had been on for 8.5 years, the system being nearly 10 years old makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Because like the only times it's been off, really. Actually, yeah. So that was a 6 terabyte drive, not the 3 terabyte drive. What? Hang on. What's the? What's the other one? SDC. SDA, SDC. Power on hours, 93,000. Who needs a handbook? Listen here, all right? Shush. Shush. Kevin, how you doing? Welcome for 64 months. 64. God, so long. Appreciate that. How you doing? So how many hours are in a year? Or let's say 24 times 7, 168. Okay, so 93,792 divided by 168 equals 558 weeks. 10.7 years. 10.7 years. Yep, all right. It's about right. I think that's about right, yeah. But yeah. Yesterday was fun. Me and Stopper took a stroll through our Gleba base while I was at an office. Oh, no. No. Are you using rockets on Gleba? Because those work significantly better than ammo turrets. Didn't at the time? No. Yeah, so my ammo turrets, the standard turrets, would get off maybe half a second of fire before they evaporated. The rocket turrets at least stand a chance. Those at least stand a chance. So you get enough of them, you know. And not the explosive, because those do splash. Just the other ones. Tesla's guns work surprisingly well. I don't have Tesla yet because I need to go back to Fulgora and fix shit over there. But that, again, we're not doing that tonight. Anyway, no. FreeBSD. Not Sasha. We're gonna put this somewhere. Can I? Okay, I can. Where did I put this stuff? On the Mobo, and then Mobo. Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna other, and then we're gonna go over here. How? Hang on. Where is Mobo? 75. Okay, we're good. Currently figuring out a ship for Aquilo. Okay. Producing rockets on a ship. Rockets on a ship? Is that a house? Rockets on a ship. What the hell? Oh, you mean, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I was thinking of like launching a rocket from a surface to a place. And like, that doesn't make any sense. But now, the ammunition. Yeah, so where I left off was an exploratory as in like a production line exploratory platform on Novice to just get some some production for rocket stuff like figured out of how it has to kind of work in space, and then I'll reorg it and do all the stuff for it. But yeah. Rebooted that system a bit early in the early days? Yes. Yeah, so for like setting it up and specifically upgrades and the like. So this is not its original hardware. Probably the only original pieces of it might be the hard drive, the OS drive. Yeah, I don't even know if the 3 terabytes were original drives for the original iteration of the system. They were certainly early on. And then I remember spending a good chunk of change on the 6 terabytes. I think for the 6 terabytes, I spent like $300 a pop on those, I think. Which is wild because like the ones I just bought are only a little bit more expensive than that. And they are significantly larger. Significantly larger. But yeah, it's also got like a new motherboard and whatnot, and it's in a different case than it used to be in, and all that kind of, like the old case for this, I think I still have somewhere. Yeah, it was on like a Core 2 Duo or some nonsense originally, I think. Yeah, this is going back years, but no. All right, so where am I putting this? I'm putting this in here, and then yeah, there. Is that gonna? Do I need like a subfolder here? I don't know, I'll figure it out. Name ISO. Okay, I need to go to my downloads photos. You can't see that. Other. Raspbios? What the hell? Okay, Raspberry Pi stuff. NetBSD. No. Do I not have FreeBSD downloaded? Really? Okay, well, I need to go get FreeBSD, I guess. Get it. Try buying 12 platter drives and 5 SSDs at once. That sounds expensive, actually. So we're going for the installer and not the VM image, mainly because the whole point of this is going through the installation of everything. Escape the factorial black hole. For now, I'm trying to hold off because I need to service this other server, and we're doing some prep work today. So it's a diversion, right? So I can get that done and out of the way tomorrow. I'm not going to be. I never said anything about touching grass, please. So I'm not going to be plugging in the old hard drives into the new system. I'm going to be removing those drives and popping the new ones in, right? Which means I will need to put the old hard drives into another machine and transfer data that way, right? So I'll have a lot of downtime while things are copying. I'm probably going to be using my stream machine as the surrogate doesn't really sound right. Is that right? I don't know. Such a server is good enough, right? Yeah. But yeah, I'll be using. I'll plug that stuff into. I'll plug the old drives into my stream machine, and get that stuff copied over from there and whatnot. And again, I'm not going to be like cloning the drives because I'm going from, what the hell is it, like ext4, ext3, one of those two, over to ZFS. And I'm probably going to be changing up a bunch of the directory structures and all that. Like, so I've got the 2 drives on the server, right? I've got 2 separate drives here. I'm going to be combining everything that's on those drives into one drive, essentially. All right. Boot only. Do I want the boot only? Let's try it. Let's try the boot only. That's going to take a hot minute. Where's the... Oh, right up here. release AM64. What? 256. Yeah, let's grab this. Okay, and I am going to have a look at those over here. Yeah, RC1 versus release. Yeah. Because I don't accidentally want to show my downloads folder, right? Grab free. Why do I have Halo? What? Halo? What the fuck? Oh shoot! I accidentally downloaded the RC1. Whoops. Good catch. Well, the CRC wouldn't have wouldn't have verified because I grabbed the release CRC. So I'm gonna remove this real quick so I don't accidentally try and use that one. Alright. I really need to clean up my downloads folder, you know? It's not that large. Only 300 things in there. That's not too bad. Alright, so while we wait for that to download. Yeah. What happened to my, didn't I have... Oh, it's over here. Oh, because I'm selecting the ISO image, that's why. Almost. Center Point, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome. And there it is, okay. So we're gonna grab that image now. FreeBSD open. How do I? What happened to the man? What did I do with the manual? Handbook. Excuse me. All right. So installing, and then there's the. I don't remember the command line for actually verifying the thing. Checksum-C. That's what it is. Okay. No, it's not that. Okay, so SHA-256 sum C checksum and the FreeBSD. Do it. Okay. Good. All right. Okay, we're good. Clear that. Create the VM. Go over here. Wait a minute. Hang on. Hard disk. Create new. Yup. Can I... 16. Yeah, screw it. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go to settings here, and then base memory. We're just gonna make that 4096. 4 gigs for now. It's fine. Processors. Let's do 4 of those. I don't care about floppies. Display, sure. All right, I am going to be screwing with that here in a second. Audio, no. Network, we're going to bridge that. No serial, USB, sure. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, right. I am forgetting something. This. Controller. IDE. No, not that. I want to create one of these, I think. No, one of these. Add controller. No. What is that? PIIX4. That's probably fine. Add hard drive. We are going to create 2 of them. We're not putting them there. We're going to put them instead. VMs. Not Sasha. Create that. Not Sasha. 1. Save. This one we're going to make a nice even 20 gigs. Not that we're actually using that. And we're going to create a second one. Basically the same thing. Oops. It's going to be a 2. I'll save that. It's going to be another 20 gigs. Finish that. Okay. So can I add both of them? Nope. I have to add them one at a time. Choose. Then add hard drive. This one. Choose. Yeah. IDE. IDE? Temporary diversion. Yeah. No. IDE doesn't sound right. I want them to SATA. So remove that attachment. Remove that attachment. There we go. Choose that one. Choose that one. HCI, yeah, that there. And that here, hard drive. Did it not? Oh, there it is, right there. Choose that. Say to port. Oh, no. Put that way down there. Put that way down there. This guy's going to be port 0. Port 1. Port 2, like that. This, I don't particularly care. That's just going to be IDE, because who cares? It's fine. I'm not doing anything with that. Other than installing everything. Okay. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but... yeah. We'll find out. We'll find out. Boot installer. Enter. Welcome to FreeBSD. Would you like to be in the live system? Yes. Nope. I want Dvorak. Where is it? Is it under English? No. U.S.? United States of America. Dvorak. What's Dvorak X? We're just going to do standard Dvorak. Select that one. Continue. Host name. Not Sasha. No debugging. I don't really care about compatibility libraries, I don't think. We're going to try it without the compatibility libraries. I don't want the debugging kernel, I don't think. We're going to try it without it. We are going to take the ports tree. Yeah. Try that. Some installation files are not found in the boot volume. The next few screens will allow you to configure networking. Sure. Yep. 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 Acquiring lease. Yeah, sure. Try that. Sure, try that too. Yeah, sure. My network settings like result. What the hell is that? What is that? That is. Why does my router intercept that? I don't like that, but sure. Well, no, actually. No, no. Search that, cancel. What do I actually want there? I want that, like, my local domain, right? Right? Leave that blank? Yeah, I'll leave that blank then. Yeah. Guided route on ZFS. I think I want that. Yeah. Proper devices. Okay. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, sure. On that one. Oh, not enough to just that one. Yep. Okay. Can I? Okay, 0. Can I? Hang on, cancel. I can't, like, go back one? God damn it. Alright, well. Continue with that. Not Sasha. None of that. None of that. But I want the ports tree. Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. Stripe of zeros right is worded weirdly. Oh. Really? I kind of want to try the manual one, though. Because I know I'm going to be doing a bunch of that anyway. Okay. No, finish. Okay, so let's create. No. Cancel. I want to go back. Can I go back? Auto. That one. Entire disk. GPT, I think, right? GPT is the newer one, right? MBR is the old one. I don't think I want this. Yeah, I want that one. Okay. And then this guy. Oh. Back. Nope. Revert and exit. Restart. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. No, no, yes. I'll get there eventually, don't worry. Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave them for later. Auto, there we go. Stripe 0 disks. Disks to use. Stripe no redundancy on this guy. 1 disk. Right? Root, force, I don't care. Encrypt, nah. GPT, swap size to sure, mirror swap no, encrypt swap no. Proceed with installation. Sure. Last chance. Are you sure? Yes. Mirror selection. Yeah, sure. All right. Can I, like, double the size of this? Scaled mode. No. Because that'll blow it up, won't it? I don't want to do that. All right. Yeah, none of the stuff that I'm doing here is gonna, be permanent. Really, this is just sort of fucking around at this point. Yeah. So I want it to be as smooth as possible on the hardware, right? On the bare metal. So yeah, we'll figure out shit here, and then tomorrow I'll redo this basically on hardware. Then I got to copy over like 9 terabytes of data, essentially. New password. I'm going to have to remember this one. Select America. Country. Helps if I actually read the prompt. United States of America. Eastern in most areas. Switzerland? What the hell? Louisville area. Sure. EST? Sure. December. Yes. Yes. Sure. Choose the services you'd like to be started at boot. Local caching validating result. What the hell is that? I do want SSH. I don't care about that. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's do that one too. Why not? DNS cache. That's probably fine. Not having it. Crash dumps. Yeah, sure. I do. I think I do want this one. I don't know if the VM supports that, but I mean the other hardware in there is fairly recent. Fairly recent-ish. So we'll see. I don't know. All right. Hardening options. I don't think I care about any of this, honestly. High process running as other users, as other groups. High process running in jails. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Randomize the pit of newly created processes. And it's fine. Clean the temp file system on system startup. Sure, but I don't plan on rebooting this thing very often. Well, I don't plan on going 400 days consecutive without a reboot, but disables. What does that say? I don't even know what that's. Enable consequences. I don't care about detrace, destroy. No, whatever. Okay, so we're hiding process stuff and we're clearing temp. Okay. No firmware to install. Okay, cool. Sure, why not? Would I like to add users to the installed system now? Yes. Username. Default. Login group. Yep. Login group is wheel. Login class. Sure. We're gonna install bash later. Directory that works. Perms default. No encryption. Password based auth. Yes. Empty password. No. Use random password. No. Yeah. Wouldn't it wipe it up? I don't know. Lock after creation? No. Is that okay? Yeah. Add another user? No. All right. Yeah. Before installation, the installation is now finished. Before exiting the installer, would you like to open a shell in the new system, make any final manual modifications? We're gonna say no and see what happens when I reboot. We'll see if I can SSH into this thing. I don't feel like waiting. It restarted into the installer. You haven't had temp for which wiping that boot no longer an option. Yeah, you will wipe a boot, whether you like it or not. Remove disk. Okay. Start. All right. There we go. That's looking a little better. Maybe. Multi-user. Enter. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Giant lock? What the hell is that? Oh. Good. All right. So now over here. Set system clock off. What threshold? 10 seconds, if that? Oh, okay. Yes. Good. Handbook stuff, yada, yada, yada. Cool. Okay, so there is a few things I need. First, I need to make sure that I have the ports tree set up, I guess. Okay, overview. Yeah, sure. Finding software. Okay, getting started with Pagudja. Run that. Okay. Pagudja. Suit. Sorry. Okay. That's better. Okay. Clear that. Oh, you kind of can't see that. I'm gonna move this over there. Yeah, I'll keep the time still There. Bridgewater, how you doing? Invisible. There we go. All right. Paguja. Do I want to fetch install now? Yes. Please. What do you mean not enough arguments? Oh, because... Okay, yep. Uh-huh, sure. Yep. Could you update F? Maybe? Or package, yeah, update F. Okay. Everything's up to date. Good. Good. All right, now we're going to install some stuff. We're going to start with... Actually, do I have Bash? No. Would that be in here? Probably. So I do want Bash. So Pagaja. Install. I want Vim. I want Bash. At least. Yeah. User local bin bash? What the devil kind of what? What the shit? All right. Have lunch around 9. Okay. Lunch at 9. All right. You deal. Miraculously wiping it shut down since you can't even get around to if I'm pulling the discs. Yeah. Might be dinner. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I would say so. Yeah. Dinner. Yeah. How you doing, by the way? Welcome. I guess the package is in the base OS package better. I mean, I don't know. So I'm gonna exit that, minimize that. I'm gonna start up this one here. So this is the older one, right? This one's like a well, not broken installation. This one, I don't know my user's password, but I was able to reset the root password. Swear to God, if I forgot that password now. So this one's set up with Bash, but this one was installed on version 13, FreeBSD 13. This one installed on 14, obviously. I've since upgraded this one. Root. Okay. Oh no. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, the user local bin bash. Okay. I'll keep that one running for now. That's fine. Does that take a username? It does. I see. What was it? User local bin bash? User local bin bash. Okay. User local bin bash. I notice I'm using V here, so that's cool. Never have with BSD, but if package supports thing, and that's an add-on on top of BSD distro, then it makes sense for it to put things into user local, since the non-local dirs is supposed to be for the main OS package, not extras. What am I looking at? Wacky, how you doing? This is a fresh installation of FreeBSD 14.2, I want to say. 14.2, yes. I am doing basically a dry run of installing and configuring my media server. My current media server, which is the top one up here, well, it got no more space left. It's full, 97%, 95% on 2 separate drives. Not to mention that, where is it? Not to mention that the RAID 1 array that I've got running, one of the drives doesn't exist right now. So it's a 2-drive array is running on 1 drive. So that's terrifying. And it's been broken like that for months, at least 6. So over this past week, last weekend, excuse me, I bought, they're behind the green screen, you can't see them now, but I bought 2 new hard drives to pop into this thing. They are 22 terabyte drives. So I'm going to be doing a dry run of getting that configured in basically RAID 1, but using ZFS instead of whatever the hell the MDATM stuff is. I don't know. It's MDATM. This Linux software RAID. Yeah. Yeah, and I just got the main OS installed. Yep. It's an OS to manage servers. Oh well, yeah, it's a BSD OS. Most of what I'm running here is Linux, some flavor of Linux. My main machine is Arch. My stream machine is Debian. I do have 3 Unix machines, though, that I keep forgetting about. I need to get back to those soon. Eventually. You can't see it. It is still over here. The beige bastard. That thing. This guy right here. That is a RS6000 Unix machine. And I've got 2 more Unix boxes in the other room. This one allegedly can run AIX5 something or other, and I've got that on one of the other machines over there. I kind of want to get BSD. I still kind of want to get BSD on one of those machines, but yeah. So if you have 2 Linux boxes and 3 Unix boxes, then most of your machines are Unix, not Linux. Most of my running machines are Linux. I do have, I don't know if I really count it very much though. I do have a Windows 11 laptop for work. It is not my laptop. I do not own it. Work owns it. The hardware is nice. The operating system is not. I've got another Arch laptop somewhere. It's a complete piece of garbage netbook. What else do I have? I don't know. I don't think the hard drive's still in it, but I do have that other beige rack mount back there behind the screen. That is the shit. What was it? The Pentium 3? Was it? Was it the Pen 3? With like 200 megabytes of RAM or something like that. I think that's back there still. That originally ran Red Hat, but I don't have that hard drive. So instead, that was Linux off of a floppy disk. That was a fun one. That was fun. I just send you a surprise chunk of ancient Unix hardware for the lulz. Yeah, how much would that be in shipping? If it's ancient and Unix, that means heavy, I think. Right? Talk about Linux machines reminds me that I still need to reinstall a proper Linux on the piece of shit RISC-V notebook. Ooh. I forgot you had that. Yeah. And technically, you probably have more Linux boxes anyway, such as your phone, assuming it's Android. It is Android, yes. Well, PS4 is technically BSD, isn't it? And I'll take that as SD Oh, this thing over here? That thing? I don't know about that. Yeah, PS4 is technically FreeBSD, right? It's based off of it. What the hell else do I have? All right, my this machine up here, that's Debian 11. I know I've got more of them somewhere. I've got another Oh, that was my SCSI test box. That's what that other one was. For some reason, hard drives don't work in it because shut up. But that's the one I've got the SCSI card in. I forgot about that, so I could test out and figure out these things. The tape drives. 2 out of 3 of them don't work. On the third one, I don't know. I don't know if that one works or not. I haven't gotten it out of the system. Actually, now I can do that now. So before, the reason I didn't get it out of the system is because it was physically underneath the other system. So the 2 identical rack mount 4U systems. And I had them like over here, like on the ground for the longest time. And those things are like 100 pounds a pop, right? So I just opened up the one on the top and took the tape drive out of that, plugged it into the donor system with a SCSI drive or SCSI card, and tried to get it up and running and see if we could use it. But I only did that with one of the systems. Now, aren't these the tape drives that need a resin printer replacement gear? That's this one right here. In fact, that's what this is. This is that gear. Can you see that at all? That's that gear that needs to be replaced. Which the chances of that happening are basically non-existent. The other drive, I'm not sure why the other one didn't work. I think electronically it works, but it might be like the heads are scuffed. So it can't like actually read off the tape, because I know it. If I remember right, it tried to write to the tape, and it may have like been able to rewind or whatever. PS4 is based on FreeBSD 9. See, I knew it was one of the FreeBSDs. What's the server for? It's basically a media server. Holds a bunch of my videos and whatnot. But yeah, so like I said, I still haven't tested one of the other tape drives. And I mean, I'm not doing that tonight, obviously, but yeah. One of these times. I can do that. I can probably do that this week while I'm waiting for shit to copy. That's when I'll do that. Anyway. Okay. So. Let's get this one. Do I have ZFS, the Z file system, right? So is that it is. Okay. So I've got root. I want data stuff on those other drives, right? ls dev. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Where are they in this? Okay, so they're going to be at a 1 and 2. Okay. So, I need to create a pool and then add these to said pool in its configuration. I don't remember how to do that. ZFS is already enabled, though, because we are booting off of ZFS right there. So let's just have a peek at this file, etc. rc-conf, less etc. rc.conf. So ZFS enable is yes. Cool. Yeah. Okay. One of my of the ODDs, my main system still has trouble ejecting the tray. So I think that I need to break out the FR301. What the hell is that? To remove the eject motor in order to be able to get the thing apart. Okay, well, so I want to see if I could find that in the documentation, because I won't be doing the real system on stream tomorrow, right? But yeah, okay. So I'm gonna read through this a little bit. Single disk pool. Non-random pool using. Nope, I don't want to be doing that. Instead, I do want to be doing a RAID Z. Disks fail. That is correct. One way to avoid data loss uses RAID. Even supports this feature in its pool design. RAID Z pools require 3 or more disks. No, we're not doing that because I only have 2 disks. Oh, I can't. It doesn't go any deeper than that. Okay, on the table of contents. Cool. Recovering. No. Data 2.2. ZPool administration. Mirror. This one. Okay. The ZPool utility controls the operation of the pool and allows adding, removing, replacing, and managing disks. The ZFS utility allows creating, destroying, managing data sets. Both file systems and volumes. Okay. For test pool, striping is fine. I'm not doing that. And that, in turn, has me wondering if we have any kerosene? Good for moving stale old grease on metal things. Okay. All right. Portable desoldering tool. So it's a solder iron with a vacuum, basically, right? Basically, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Requires permanent decisions as the pool structure cannot be changed after creation. Okay. The most important decision is which type of VDEVs to group the physical disks into. So this the VDEV. Okay. Pool consists of 1 or more VDEVs, which themselves are a single disk or group of disks transformed into a RAID. Oh, so okay, basic disk, mirror, RAID Z, got it. So yeah, mirror. Most VDEV types don't allow adding disks to the VDEV. The exceptions are mirrors, which allow adding new disks to the VDEV, and stripes, which upgrade mirrors by attaching a new disk to the VDEV. Okay. Although adding new VDEVs extends the pool, the pool layout cannot change after the pool creation. Instead, back up the data, destroy the pool, and recreate it. Fair. Create a simple mirror pool. ZPool create. My pool. I don't want to call it my pool. Ew. Can I call it like data pool? I'd rather do that, I think. Yeah. All right. So come over here. What was it? Z pool. Create data pool. Just data bus. Data point. It's incredibly tempting, actually, to name it like data point or data bus. I'm gonna name it data pool. It's fine. Mirror, dev, SDA1, and dev, not S, ADA 1, and dev, ADA 2, right? Yes. Just name it new line, it's fine. God, so, oh, God, it was a while back. Do I have screenshots of that? Let me search real quick. from... I can't search with... Oh, that's so stupid. In code has image. So there was a while back at work, where I was going through like a directory listing, right? Looking for some crap. No, not that one. And I noticed, so like when you do like an ls, right? So ls dev, there's columns, right? And if you name something like really long, it adjusts the column to fit the whole name. Well, when I did an ls of this one directory, the first column was really wide, but like a bunch of the stuff in there didn't justify it being that wide. I didn't think too much of it at first. I'm not gonna be able to find it. I am not gonna be able to find it. Yeah, so I didn't think too much of it at first, right? And just continued onwards doing whatever it was I was doing, whatever it was I was looking for. And then I'm like, wait a minute, hang on. Oh no. Shit. I did like an LSL. Right? And then it made it more apparent that there were directory entries in there, or file entries in there, without a name. Right? So, LSL, dev, for instance, right? Like these, they've all got a name, whatever. There were a bunch of them without the name portion of it, but they had everything else. And I had the ancient one as the user that created these. I'm like, wait, what? No, surely it isn't, right? So I did an ls / space. And then I hit tab. And it filled in like 10 spaces. There were like 3 files that were just spaces. Different number of spaces. They were there for years. Nothing was in them. Why? Pipe into space? You have to escape it in order to pipe into it, though. Oh, 245 in DOS? So, I think they were old enough that they were originally written out on the AIX system. And then somehow made it over to the Red Hat system. I think. So I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know. So what would probably actually happen, though, so... space, kind of, but not in V. Remember, because those didn't have Vim on it, they just had V on it. Well, they didn't just have that, actually. They had another program as well. Sun Edit. Which, these guys, they saw V. They saw the modal, like the normal mode and the insert mode, and they went, ooh, that's neat. Like the command mode. They went, ooh, that's really neat. We like that. And then re-implemented it terrible. So yeah. It was probably that program that did it. This is the same one that does that stupid like tab compression bullshit. Where it'll insert tabs fucking wherever it can. Out throughout the line. That crap. Let's use PLP and so the file name was a bunch of spaces. A surprisingly problematic issue, actually, in PLB is spaces and file names. Right? Not like the fact that it has spaces in it, but like everything is a fixed length variable. So if you only put a certain amount of stuff into a file name variable, and then you like pack it together or concatenate it with like a .text or whatever the hell, .dat. and you don't concatenate it correctly, you'll have the spaces at the end of the file name before the extension. I've had that happen before. Whoops. Do you ever get a definition for the PLB spec means by compression? No, I think that was that was all implementation defined, like half of everything else, right? Yeah. Oh, I need a mount point for that now, don't I? So okay, so I had the pool, but I don't have anything on there. Yeah, implementation defined. Yeah, which means whatever you feel like, man. You do you. Tools can also use partitions rather than whole disks. I don't care about that. Adding and removing devices. Did I do a status? Let's pull status. No data errors. Good. Online. Data pool mirror 0. Okay, so I need to actually mount this thing, basically, right? Does that show up as a device? Probably not. Some wishy-washy shit like compression shall be achieved in a suitable way. The specifics are implementation defined. Yeah. Like, I don't know, you figure it out. Who cares? Make some shit up. I don't care. See if that's a directory. No, that's a... What the hell is C? What the shit is C as a... Huh? Is that like block device? Is that what that means? Probably. I don't know. Character device? Sure, whatever that means. Now. Detect the cartridge when repair because there's no copy there. The copy's property can be made. Okay, sure. Small failure, such as a bad sector, but does not provide the same level of protection as mirroring or RAID Z. Starting pool with a pool consisting of a single disk VDEV. Use zpool attach to attach a new disk to the VDEV, creating a mirror. Also use zpool attach to add a new disk to a mirror group, increasing redundancy and read performance. When partitioning the disks used for the pool, replicate the... Yeah, sure. Okay. No, I want to be able to actually like use those pools now. Growing a pool, okay. Dealing with failed devices. Disk and pool fails. The VDEV to which this belongs to enters a degraded state. The data is still available, but the reduced performance because CFS computes missing data from the available redundancy. To restore the VDEV to a fully functional state, replace the failed physical device. CFS is then instructed to begin the resilver operation. Do I need to do that manually? Probably not. I don't know. Does not have any redundancy or the device, or if devices have failed and there's not enough redundancy to compensate, the pool enters the faulted state. Unless enough devices can reconnect, the pool becomes inoperable, requiring the data restore from backups. Yeah. Replacing a failed disk, the name of the failed disk changes to the good of the new disk. A new device name parameters pool replace is not required. The replacement device is the same device name. Okay. Scrubbing a pool. Routinely scrub pools. Ideally, at least once every month. The scrub operation is disk intensive and may reduce performance while running. Avoid high demand periods when scheduling scrub. Use that to adjust relative priority of the scrub to keep from slowing down other workloads. Sure. Okay, let me just run it right now. Let's see what happens. Zpool, what was it? Do that. Scrub data pool. And then a status on that. 0 errors. Cool. Character device. You can read byte/character-wise. Block device. You can only read block-wise. Oh. Okay. Huh. The dev ZFS is for passing ZFS and ZPOL commands to kernel modules. Gotcha. So serial port would be a character device, not a block device. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. To cancel scrub operation, runs scrub S. Sure. Self-healing. First, the self-heal the feature matches the recording. Okay. Wait, what? Whose checksum does not match the one recorded on another device that is part of the storage pool. For example, a mirror configuration with 2 disks where one drive is starting to malfunction and cannot properly store the data anymore. This is worse when the data is not accessed for a long time, as with long-term archive storage. Traditional file systems need to run commands that check and repair the data, like fsck. These commands take time, and in severe cases, the administrator has to decide which repair operation to perform. When ZFS detects a data block with a mismatched checksum, it tries to read the data from the mirror disk. If that disk can provide the correct data, ZFS will give that to the application and correct the data on the disk with the wrong checksum. This happens without any interaction from a system admin during normal pull operation. Sure. Simulate data corruption. Warning, this is dangerous. No shit. History, okay. Perform monitoring, okay. All right. Data sets. That's what I think I need, right? Unlike traditional disks and volume managers, space in ZFS is not pre-allocated. With traditional file systems, after partitioning and assigning the space, there's no way to add a new file system without adding a new disk. With ZFS, creating new file systems is possible at any time. Each data set has properties including features like compression, deduplication, caching, and quotas, as well as other useful properties like read-only, case sensitivity, network file sharing, and mount point. That network file sharing, I think I'm going to actually lean into as well. Maybe, I don't know. Because I think I'm just going to have the like the whole disks as the pool, right? Or not as the pool, as the well, yeah, the data set, I guess. I don't know. Nested data sets with the internet as possible and child data sets and inherit parties from their ancestors. Delegate, replicate, snapshot, jail. Allows administering and destroying each data set as a unit. Creating a separate data set for each type, for each different type or set of files has advantages. The drawbacks is having a large number of data sets. There are some commands like ZFS list will be slower. And the mounting of hundreds, even thousands of data sets, just thousands, Jesus. So the boot process. Creating a new data set enables LZ4 compression on it. Okay, we're going to do ZFS list. Okay. Oh, this splits out like the ports and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so maybe I'll just have. Ooh. Huh. Okay. Create compress LC4 pool data set. Okay. Pool user. Do I need to? Is there like a specific hierarchy I need to really go for? Can I just make up anything for this? Like this is, you know, var audit, var whatever, user whatever. Tump. Can I just like make up my own shit for that? Yeah. Okay. ZFS create -o compress LZ4 data pool For my NAS, I'm not sure yet. I'll go down TrueNAS or go full raw FreeBSD. I had to look at TrueNAS, and I don't know. I think I want to do just the raw FreeBSD, right? Because I've looked at like the. I mean, is managed the right, like the fully managed? Is that like the right terminology for that? I've looked at that stuff, and I don't know if I want to really use that, you know? I mean, half of this is also like for like experience setting up and administrating running FreeBSD, right? Not running like a specific flavor of a NAS stuff, right? But like the actual like running the OS. Okay. I see. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, they're a lot cheaper than like partitions or whatever the hell, right? It's just like a grouping that you just fucking make up yourself. Okay. Oh, yeah, so yeah, you've got a Steam, got individual backup stuff. All right. Yeah. Okay. Now, so what I might do then, so I'm gonna move this over here real quick. Give me a second. Yeah. So I've got like a bunch of different shares on there. That I do want to handle separately. They're basically the big what's it? Big folders of things, right? I've got one for a bunch of anime shit. I've got one for non-anime shit, right? Like so what it sounds like is I'll do those separately, right? I've got one for like backup stuff. I'll have that as its own thing, maybe. Yeah. So like no compression, and then like anime. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go crazy with the hierarchy, but yeah, that should work fine. All right. Oh, and that. Oh, so it even sets the default the default mount points. I mean, that could work just fine, actually. As your main, even. Oh my god. My processor tells me I'm not good enough to handle the raw. Nonsense. Nonsense. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm figuring it out. You can figure it out too. Now, NetBSD, OpenBSD, those are a bit of a challenge. Yeah, those like you've got to do. Well, those are a bit more. Or what is it? OpenBSD is a bit more security focused, right? So they go a bit harder on the security stuff, right? Yeah, I can change them, but I mean, I don't think I really need to go too bad with that, because Because I mean that the default mount points actually will work fine for me, I think. At least for now, you know. Yeah. Modern versions of ZFS destroys asynchronous. Okay. And the free space might take minutes to appear in the pool. Usually, pool get freeing pool name to see the freeing property that shows which datasets are having their blocks freed in the background. If there are child datasets, extensions of other datasets, destroying the parent is impossible. To destroy a dataset and its children, use -R to recursively destroy the dataset and its children. Speaking of -R, didn't I show that on Discord the other day? The horrifying thing that I saw. Where was it? A failed like RM/ command. There it is. This right here. RM invalid option / What? Excuse me? Huh? Those have or had bullshit text modes for you. I haven't fixed this yet, by the way, or tracked it down. But that's terrifying. Like, okay, so the whole replace Octo 14, ignore that. That's a thing that happened that was printed out first. And then it tried to do a fucking RM on something, and there's a space in there somewhere. This is on a production machine, by the way. This is in production software that we run. This in particular one is monthly. Someone didn't do something correct. So what I think actually happened is, so this replaced Octo 14, replace the form feed with a tilde. That's what that is right there, right? And that is going through the input data. The millions of lines of input data. It's like a few hundred megs, I think. Finding all the form feeds and replacing them with a tilde. And the rest of the program splits the input items based on tilde. I don't know why it just doesn't do that with fucking form feed, because they're both a single byte. So it's not like it matters. But I digress. So it probably, like, tries to RM the file it was reading, the original file. But then it, like, renames or moves the new file on top of the old file. So the RM doesn't even need to happen. Not that the replace needs to happen, but... var versus the quoted var? Possibly. I mean, that kind of thing's been an issue before. Certainly been an issue before. But this, if it's going to where I think it's supposed to be going, if it's trying to remove the file I think it's trying to remove, rather, there's no spaces in that, at least not that far in the beginning. So something is very wrong. Now, but yeah, I gotta fix that next week, maybe, if I remember. I won't. All right. Volume is a special dataset type. Rather than mounting as a file system, exposed as a block device under dev. Oh. Tank. FAT32. Ew. This allows volume for other file systems to back the disks of a virtual machine. Okay, or make it available for other network hosts using protocols like SCSI or HAST. HAST? What the hell is HAST? High altitude simulation testing. What? HAST FreeBSD. Highly available storage. There we go. The whole thing is a mess of weird stuff and bad code. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen to an R dash and then yeah. Yeah. Well, so I don't know how modern this RM is, and I don't want to test it. Not on production anyway. But yeah, so many of our programs do some really stupid shit. Yeah. All right. HAS allows to transparently store data on two physically separated machines connected over the TCP/IP network. Those two machines together will be called a cluster, and each machine is one cluster node. Okay. HAST works in primary, secondary, master backup, master slave configuration, which means that only one of the cluster nodes can be active at any given time. Active node will be called primary node. Okay, this is the node that will be available to handle I/O requests to HAST managed devices. Currently, HAST is limited to 2 cluster nodes in total. Wait, to 2 nodes? Is that really a cluster then? HAST operates on block level. It provides disk-like devices. Dev HAST directory for the faced by file systems and applications working on block level makes it transparent for file systems and applications. There is no difference between using HAST provided device and a raw disk, partition, etc. All they're just regular GIOM providers in FreeBSD. Okay. HAST can be compared to RAID 1 mirror, where one of the components is a local disk on a primary node, and the second component is a disk on a remote machine, secondary node. Okay. Every write, delete, or flash operation is sent to a local disk and a remote disk over TCP. Oh. Every read operation is served from a local disk unless a local disk isn't up to date or an I/O error occurs. That's interesting. Thanks for reminding me that OpenVMS haven't sent me an x86 license yet. Ooh. Do hast me. Over here, the FreeBSD project. I think I have, actually. VMS. Yeah. At least continue the only working one. What the hell? What? What is this? 11 years ago? Oh, okay. 9 years? Oh, Jesus. Last year? This is not much better. FreeBSD is a free and open clone of VMS. You'll run on a QEMU. Okay. And then... Oh. No, can I just... Wait. Open VMS. This one. Ah, okay. Yeah. Often just referred to as VMS, multi-user, multi-processing, virtual memory-based operating system. Right. This is the research operating system by some of the old guard, right? Licensed proprietary, of course. Initial release, October 25, 1977. Yeah. Influenced by RSX-11M. What the shit? For PDP-11. Hence the 11 in the RSX-11. Deck Alpha shit? Yeah. Someone did something with it recently? I mean, I guess. Oh. Widespread use through the late 70s and early 80s. RSX-11 was influential in development of late operating systems such as VMS and Windows NT. As the original real-time system executive name suggests, RSX was designed and commonly used for real-time use, with process control a major use. It's also popular for program development and general computing. Nice. Digital command language. 1972. God damn. Series of jokes around the VMS Alpha NT axis. I figured there would be, yeah. They released this OpenVMS 16 days ago. What? Okay. Jesus. Official website. Alright. Combine leading edge technology. Okay. By linking the past and the future. Sure. Alpha AXP was almost exactly Prism, referring to a previous architecture that nobody has ever heard of. What happens if you increment each character in VMS by one? WM. WMT? God damn it. Son of a bitch. How dare you? How dare you? Actually, need that one to still open. Not that one. This one. Not that. So that's neat, but we're not doing that. How dare they? All right. There's a format development with any files without. Oh, it's okay. It's renaming a data set. I don't think I need to be worrying about that. Change parameters. It depends. Don't worry about that. Same data set properties. Okay. Getting share properties. Share property. Okay. Share properties. All right. So this stuff. CFS get share of NFS. Okay, so ZFS get. I literally just looked at. Yeah, share NFS on data pool and move off. Is it just set? Yes, it is. Set on. It is on now. Okay. So the options for sharing datasets through NFS such as alders, maproot, and network. To set the options of datasets. Oh. I'm gonna need that actually, aren't I? Okay, so we're gonna take this and put it over here real quick. Did I just lose where I was? Almost. Yeah. So I want to set that again, but instead I want to do alders, map roots. Roots? What does that even do? Where do I find the like a list of options and explanations? The original NT team was all hires away from deck. Poaching, nice. Network. Oh yeah, it's gonna be 192. Because I got abridged. 168.1.0 probably /24. Right? IP not found. Fuck. Config. If config. There it is. Okay. 192.168.1. Good. Okay. The whole IO architecture was scripted pretty much verbatim. If you compare how IO is described in version 4.4 VAX VMS internals and data structures to how XP handles things, they at least rhyme. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh, so that now should be Z pool status. Was it that? No. ZFS list? ZFS list. ZFS list. There. Okay. All right. God damn it. I resized the window and it scrolls me somewhere else. All right. I'm going to come back to the NFS stuff in just a minute here. Just found something I was thinking about earlier. Debian GNU K FreeBSD. Debian on the FreeBSD kernel. What? It's been terminated due to lack of interest. Yeah, I can see that. How would that use? That would that? Did that still use apt? Or like what? How? I'm kind of confused, like how that would work, honestly. I don't know. All right. Snapshots. One of the most powerful features of ZFS. A snapshot provides a read-only point-in-time copy of the dataset with a copy on write. ZFS creates snapshots fast by preserving older versions of the data on disk if no snapshots exist. ZFS reclaims space for future use. When data is rewritten or deleted, snapshots preserve disk space by recording just the difference between the current dataset and previous version. Allowing snapshots on whole datasets, not individual files or directories. A snapshot from a dataset duplicates everything contained in it. This includes file system properties, files, directories, permissions, and so on. Snapshots use no extra space when first created, but consume space as the blocks they reference change. Crystal snapshots taken with -R. Create snapshots with the same name on the dataset and its children, providing a consistent moment-in-time snapshot of the file systems. This can be important when an application has files on related datasets or that depend on each other. Without snapshots, a backup would have copies of the files from different points in time. If you implement all the syscalls, Linux stuff will run on anything. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, there is a ABI emulator or ABI something on FreeBSD. And POSIX is portable-ish, right? It's on here somewhere, actually, isn't it? Intro FreeBSD basics, install applications, packages and ports might be in here. Oh, chapter 12. Linux binary compatibility. FreeBSD provides optional binary compatibility with Linux. I am not doing that. That's actually a registered trademark. I didn't know that. Commonly referred to as Linuxulator. Allowing users to install and run unmodified Linux binaries. It is available for the x86, both 32 and 64-bit, and AArch 64 architectures. Some Linux-specific operating system features are not yet supported. This mostly happens with functionality specific to hardware related to system management, such as C groups or namespaces. Configuring it. Turn it on. Service Linux start. That just looks really funny. I'm sorry. Difference between portable and ported. Yeah. Linux is trademarked because someone trademarked it and tried to enforce the resulting trademark against the kernel and lost. Yeah, I mean, who thought that was a good idea? How long ago was this? Assignment of the trademark occurred. The assignment of the trademark to Torvalds occurred after a lawsuit against attorney William R. Delta Creets, whatever, Jr. of Boston, fucking figures, who had registered the trademark in the U.S. In September '95, and began in '96 to send letters to various Linux distributors, demanding 10% of royalties from sales of Linux products. What a piece of shit. Petition against Delta's practices was started in early '97. Working Group Solutions. You're good hassle. How the hell do you pronounce that? Linux Journal, Linux International, and Torvalds appealed the original trademark assigned as fraudulent and obtained under false pretenses. By November, the case was settled and Torvalds owed the trademark. So it took less than a year. Cool. Certainly hope the law says that would be pretty obvious abuse. Yeah. Shut up, Bridgewater. Shut up. Shut up. Oh. Illinois originally charged nominal sublicense fee for use of the Linux name as part of trademarks, but later changed this to in favor of offering a free perpetual worldwide sublicense. There you go. Headquartered in California until at least 2005. Now it's in Beaverton, Oregon. Beaverton? All right. Sure. Yggdrasil? Does Google know? It's gonna be English. It's kind of. Okay, Yggdrasil. Sure. Yugudorashiru. Yugudorashiru. Norse? Yeah. That's not Norwegian, is it? Yeah, sounds like it though. I don't know. Yggdrasil. Sure. Sure. Why not? Anyway. This is totally funny. Service Linux start. It doesn't have to first technically link Linux binaries to work. And the Linux service will load necessary kernel modules and mount file systems expected by applications under Compat Linux. They be started in the same way native FreeBSD binaries can. They behave almost exactly like the native process and can be traced and debugged the usual way. Interesting. Dev, proc, and sys. Huh. Closest you get from there? Yeah. I was honestly surprised it actually had the pronunciation, the voice for Norwegian. Linux software requires more than just an ABI to work. In order to run Linux software, Linux userland must be installed first. If all that is wanted is to run some software already included in the ports tree, it can be installed via the package manager and PKG. And PKG. Well, I make this set up the required Linux userland. Oh. For example, to install Sublime Text 4 along with the Linux libraries it depends on, just run this command. Linux Sublime Text 4. Rocky Linux base. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Has been deprecated following the deprecation of the upstream project. This means emulators Linux base C7 will not receive any security updates. The use of the Rocky Linux base system is recommended unless 32-bit compatibility is needed. Yeah, because CentOS, they Red Hat completely reworked that. With how that works. Debian and Ubuntu. Debootstrap to unbootstrap it. has the advantage of providing a full Debian distro. Really? DB7 needs Linux 4 API enabled. Excuse me. Once enabled, execute the following command to install Ubuntu or Debian. Well, hey, well, which one? Ubuntu is based on Debian. What if I don't want the Ubuntu bullshit? Also, which version does it actually get? Yeah, I know what it is. Someone's creating a Gen 2 Stage 1 image. I need to get around to trying out Gen 2 one of these days. One of these days. 370. What? How old is this guide? That is on the old Debian. We're up to 611 now. Whew. They tricked you and installs both. Bastards. Consider a base system for most Debian-based systems. I just have to point out the right mirrors usually. Sounds about right. Anyway, I didn't want to close out of that, damn it. All right. So one of the things I know I need on this other system is Java. So I'm going to install it just for shits here. What is it? Search? Whew. We did search, yes. All right. Or is it JRE? Java runtime environment? OpenJDK. 8.17. I know, but I need it for a thing, okay? There's a thing that the server runs that I need it. I need it for... I didn't write the software. But I need the software, okay? Okay? Don't worry about it. It is... No. No, it is not. Where vaguely the run on Java. Yeah. What is the type of thing I needed it for? So it's a node for a network thing that I cannot show on stream. How do I check Java version on Linux? JDK 11. Okay, so at least it'll work on that. We're attempting. It's the source is available, but I don't know. I don't know. I might just look for JDK so you don't get the Jerry unless you don't need the JDK specific stuff. I don't think I need the JDK specific stuff. But I mean, whatever. JDK 11.024. Oh, so it's got this one. I don't want to like bring up the site to check this stuff on stream because that is incredibly dangerous. I ain't doing that. But yeah, so let's install open JDK 11. Can I just do that? Yeah, okay. Elsa? Oh god, audio crap. I mean, Xorg fonts? Xword Proto. libx, libice. I mean, I'm installing it, so whatever. It's fine. I don't have X11 installed though, right? I do not. Good. That's staying that way. All right, I've got that in there now. Yeah, and it's just the 64-bit server. Okay. Oh my god, do I still have this stuff? That's okay. All right. Oh. Interclient exchange, apparently part of Xorg, it seems. Yeah, like communication crap between things. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that being a thing. All right. Tmux, is this a thing? Install Tmux. Yeah. End curses live event. Nested Tmux. Terrible idea. Let's not do that. Yeah. ICCCM. I don't think I've ever seen that implemented properly. ICCCM? What is that? ICCCM. Interclient Communications Conventions Manual. Oh God. Oh no. I think I remember like watching a talk by one of the Xorg devs going over how terrible Xorg is. Ice cubed redirects here. For the form of water ice, see Ice Cube. For the high-speed train, see Ice 3. This predates Xorg. Oh, God. It was designed by David S.H. Rosenthal. That's a name. Of the MIT X Consortium from 1987 to 1989. A draft version appeared in March 1988. This draft is a month older than I am. Cool. In X11R2. This is removed from X11R3. What? Oh God. Version 1 was released in July 1989. As part of X11R4, 3 window managers of the X11R4 contrib directory implemented support for ICCCM, GWM, OLWM, and TECWM. Version 1.1 contains an update for color characterization and appeared in X11R5. So GWM, this is actually that's on the Unix machine that I've got. Oh God, are there no screenshots? That's unfortunate. Let's also do one of those. Well, that and that. Overview. And I guess William Shatner didn't have anything to do with it. Yeah, probably not. Is it Ghost Rider? Yeah. Tektronix Window Manager. Can I? There's no. That's Windows. That's also Windows because Excel on a oscilloscope. What? Takes me back ways. Yeah, they're all freaking oscilloscopes. All right, well. Sigma toolkit, window manager. Jeez. Oh yeah, I've had to go through this wiki for keyboard related bullshit. I did not enjoy that. Would you believe, by the way, that my keyboard hasn't broken in a while? The layout stuff hasn't broken in a while? Kind of surprised, actually. July 94 as part of 11R6. Are there... R7, that's release 7. .8 in 2019? Really? Wow. Wait, no. 6.81, 04, 05, 05. Okay, 2005. 2019 really the latest? Xorg deliberately specifies mechanism, not policy, for how Windows interact. As such, an additional specification beyond the X protocol itself was needed for client interoperation. Oh. Mechanism, not policy is a policy, right? Ugh. The ICCM specifies cut and paste buffers, window manager interaction, session management, how to manipulate shared resources, and how to manage device colors. They spelled colors wrong. These low-level functions are generally implemented within widget toolkits or desktop environments. This isolates application programmers from working directly with the ICCM itself, as this functionality is delegated to the implementing toolkit. We received some criticism for being ambiguous and difficult to implement correctly. This was acknowledged in the previous version 2, stating that it aimed to fix problems with earlier drafts and to improve readability and understandability. Yeah, did it actually accomplish any of that, though? Xorg is an implementation, while X is the protocol. Okay. Also, I'm still a bit salty of Xorg having stripped out the SGI originated stereoscopy extensions. Oh, man. Would those be useful with VR stuff? Like current VR stuff? God, imagine the legacy. Imagine the legacy of using that for modern VR headsets. Suddenly, the code's being used for something. Quick, band-aid it, quick, without breaking things. God. Something tells me that wouldn't have been worth it, though. Yeah. Furthermore, some of the parts may be obsolete or no longer practical to implement. The extended window manager hints... What the fuck? It's a more recent standard, which, according to its introduction, builds on the ICCM, which defines window manager interactions at a lower level. The ICCM does not provide ways to implement many features that modern desktop users expect. I went to a lot of expense and trouble to get HDMI 3D working on Novo. And then got bitch slapped by the complete lack of user land support. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, that's my experience is no like user land support for things. Or no driver support for things. I still haven't gotten my audio interface working because I haven't when I touched it on stream. That was the last time I actually touched it. Yeah. Someone actually built on what I did in Wayland. Well, I mean, Wayland's the future, isn't it? I don't know. I haven't used it yet. I think I like spun up a VM or tried to spin up a VM. Yeah, I tried to spin up a VM and I didn't get anything installed. Nothing's installed here because I couldn't figure out how to do it without. I wanted to like go full Wayland without any X and see what was broken. And I couldn't figure it out. Everything is Chrome in the future. No! God, no. Oh, Jesus. Isn't Google in the middle of a lawsuit to like split off a bunch of their shit like Chrome and YouTube or whatever? Never ran into any issue with Wayland so far. Yeah, I'm curious. Basically, all the X does went to Wayland. As such, it could be considered the latest version of X, but without all the legacy stuff. Ooh. Yeah, so that's what I understood of the project. Is it's like the non-legacy stuff, right? Yeah. Apparently, I haven't been paying. I honestly haven't been paying attention either. No. No. I did hear about though that one executive that got shot the other day. that seeing the reaction to that is hilarious actually, because it's a stark divide, you know. Yeah. God, there was one that I was seeing. Yeah, so it was the executive to, what was it, United Healthcare? The CEO? Shot dead in Manhattan. As far as I'm aware, the shooter's still at large. And not many people are very willing to help find the guy. The musical interaction is still coming in. Big Bone rejecting over 30% of claims and suddenly going surprise Pikachu JPEG when the exec gets shot, right? So like another company, another one of the bastards, the same day released a statement like before like the news broke of this guy getting shot. They were going to set a payout cap on anesthetics. Like the insurance company is going to set the caps on that. They have since rolled back their decision on that. You shouldn't give it, but I don't have any sympathy for that company, for the company that was. I don't have any sympathy either. Honestly. I'm going to scroll a little bit here, see if I find one of them, because I just keep seeing them on feeds or whatever, right? It's a good thing I'm not showing that on stream. Jesus Christ. Can you actually, like, update the page while I scroll? Please? That'd be cool. But the one I'm thinking of is like, you know, a picture of a city skyline, I guess Manhattan or whatever, right? And it's just his face, claim rejected, or claim denied. See you, Space Cowboy. Hot take: capitalism is corrupt. The whole U.S. healthcare system, is completely and utterly broken. It's terrible. It's so bad. The fact that the insurance companies get to dictate whether or not they think you need a procedure done, go to hell, number one. Number two, how dare you? How dare you? Actually, I'm going to find over here. What is this song? Sure. Over here? Like just the shit like that. Shooter? What shooter? I don't see any shooter. And there's this one. This I enjoyed. This I enjoyed. It's just, you know, the guy's running from the cops, right? He's running, steps out of his car. Walks up to a bunch of people waiting at a bus stop. Turns around. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna stand here. Don't worry about it. Don't. Here, have this. You know how things are cheaper if you have insurance? Yeah. Guess how that works? The hospital sets the prices. The insurance sets their own lower prices. Insurance pays what they figure is right. The insurance pays their insured pays their copay, and the hospital claims the difference as a tax write-off. Yep. It's so fucked. Was recently in the hospital for an operation. Guess what I paid? €100 for 10 days. 10 days? Jesus Christ. God damn. Meanwhile, I still have a bill that I haven't fucking paid yet. Went to a doctor for a thing. It was like maybe a half an hour visit. A few grand? I don't know. I need to actually look at the bill. They didn't fucking fix anything. Pisses me off, honestly. Now, and the fact that it's like, I'm gonna be able to find this really easily. Actually, hang on. I've got a. It's in a meme format, so bear with me. But here, and then it's the very first freaking picture. I'm gonna scroll around real quick to make sure I won't accidentally scroll into something that I can't show. I gotta be a little careful. All right. Yeah, it's just there's there. In the United States, the average cost of hip replacement is $40,364. The same operation in Spain costs an average of $7,371. In other words, I could literally fly to Spain, get my hip replaced, live in Madrid for 2 years, learn Spanish, run with the bulls, get trampled by the bulls. It's old. Get my hip replaced again, and fly home, all for less than the cost of a single hip replacement in the U.S. The timestamp on that, the date stamp on that file is 2 years, but it's at least that old. Yeah. What else do I have in here? This is my my screenshot folder for anime shit. Yeah. Anyway. What the heck? I feel like I need something. I feel like there's a lot of other crap that I need. Oh. So I don't forget it. Like I keep forgetting for other things. Not etc. SSH ID ed pub key, the public key, not the private one, the public one. Let me grab this, copy that. mkdir echo that into SSH authorized keys. Exit out of that. Exit out of that. Do that. Fucking beautiful. Make sure I can't do root. Could maybe. I need to make sure that I okay. Su. SSH d no SSH d config. Permit root login. No, good. Password auth. No. Oh, that's already on no. Good. Anti passwords, but I guess it's still keyboard active. What is this? Ah. No. No interactiveness. I don't want that. This is enable panel to that and password auth depending on your panel configured. I don't think I want that. What the hell is like? I've seen this a lot, but I've never actually set this up, right? PAM authentication. Pluggable authentication module. Or privileged access management windows, you bastard. Integrate multiple low-level auth schemes and a high-level interface. All right. Let's use my most modern Linux login stuff. The common desktop environment. Okay. As a standalone open source infrastructure, PAM appeared in Red Hat in 1996 in the Linux PAM project. PAM is currently supported in the AIX operating system, Dragonfly BSD, FreeBSD, HPUX, Linux, macOS, NetBSD, and Solaris. Okay. Since no central standard of PAM behavior exists, there was later an attempt to standardize PAM as part of the X/Open Unix standardization process, resulting in the X/Open Single Sign-On XSSO standard. This standard was not ratified, but the standard draft has served as a reference point for later PAM implementations. For example, OpenPAM. Oh my god. Since most PAM implementations do not interface with remote clients themselves, PAM on its own cannot implement Kerberos. Am I saying that right? The most common type of SSO used in Unix environments. This led to SSO's incorporation as the primary authentication portion of the would-be XSSO standard, and the advent of technologies such as SPNEGO and SAL. This lack of functionality is also the reason SSH does its own authentication mechanism negotiation. Of course. Is that the standards one? I can't just do it here, right? 9227. Yep. Soon there are 15 community standards. Nice. Simple and protected GS. Oh god, another one. GSS API negotiation often pronounced Spenego. Oh my god. is a GSS API pseudo mechanism used by client server. What the fuck is this now? Generic Security Services Application Program Interface. So, simple and protected generic security system application program interface negotiation mechanism. It's used when a client wants to authenticate to a remote server, but neither end is sure what authentication protocols the other supports. Oh God. The pseudo mechanism uses the protocol to determine what common API mechanisms are available, selects one, and then dispatches all further security operations to it. So it's a protocol negotiation essentially. This can help organizations deploy new security mechanisms in a phased manner. Most visible use is Microsoft's HTTP Negotiate authentication. What? It was first implemented in Internet Explorer 5 and IIS 5.0. It provided single sign-on capability, later marketed as integrated Windows authentication. I hate it. I hated it before, but I hate it even more now. The negotiable supplement mechanisms included NTLM and Kerberos, both used in Active Directory. I hate that integrated authentication bullshit. Cause like, so we got some crap at work that uses it, right? And we're a fucking Windows shop because of course we are. And ironically, they want to move to AWS, but like keep a lot of the Windows shit going. And I'm like, no. That's gonna be a struggle. But yeah, so at work, there's a lot of stuff that's run on IIS and uses Windows authentication for shit. Which, if you're using Edge, works fine. Fuck Edge, number one. I don't need fucking Copilot trying to tell me how to surf the internet or trying to answer my questions before I ask them or some bullshit, all right? I don't fucking want that. So I don't use Edge. I use Firefox, right? Firefox will give me the prompt for login. But won't actually work? I don't know. It doesn't do it right or something. Or IIS doesn't give a shit and just denies it immediately. Or falls back and then that fails. Even switching to macOS would be better than Windows. Yeah. I hate the fact that we are a almost full Windows shop. And everyone... They're resisting trying Linux for things. So we've got this one piece of software, Depop, it's called. Basically a task runner. It's a Windows only system. Until I get my hands on it. Because god damn it, I will get that fucker running on Linux. So help me God. Apple gets a lot of shit for ecosystem lock-in. Microsoft does a lot of that as well. Microsoft is trying to do a lot of that and doing it a lot. They're not doing it as great as Apple has done it. As much as I dislike Apple, their ecosystem is fucking tight, right? So if you drink the Kool-Aid, right, and you're full Apple, everything just fucking works. So I gotta give them credit for that, right? Like, the shit just works. As far as I'm aware, right? Like getting files off of like an iPhone to your Apple laptop or whatever the hell, right? You can like what? AirDrop it and it's just there? Getting shit off this fucking phone is a royal pain in the ass. Royal pain in the ass. Bluetooth, it works. When it does, it's slow as hell. On Windows, even though the fucking device is paired, I have to say, hey, by the way, Windows, I'm sending a file, by the way, Windows. Hey, Windows, wake up. I need you to get this file that I'm going to send in a second. You listening, Windows? Okay, I'm sending it now. And then every time Windows goes, oh, where do you want to save this? Give me a folder. Just let me set up a folder, right? Documents, Bluetooth files, or some bullshit, right? So on my phone, I could just hit send, and you fucking auto-accept it from the paired device and put it in that goddamn folder. Just do it. Can't even do that. iPhone Mirror can just drag and drop files between the two. That'd be nice. Getting stuff off of this onto this machine, this Linux machine, is somehow worse than Windows. Fucking how? How? Bluetooth, I plug in the Bluetooth adapter. It can see it. It's fucking paired. My phone sees it. I send, fails 2 seconds in without even sending a file. Plug USB in, it goes, no. Android isn't Microsoft. Sure. But like, Linux. I know Google, not Google, but like, come on. Ugh. It's such a bitch. Such a bitch. And like, but I digress. I hate dealing with mobile crap. Anything mobile, I hate dealing with it. Yeah, half the time when I want to get like pictures off of my phone, I drop them in Discord. Because that's just the easy way to do it. Drop it in Discord. Oh, there it is. I can copy and paste it wherever it needs to go. Shit that I can't put through like a public service like Discord. That's a little difficult. Something's to be said about having to use Discord to get photos from your phone to your PC, but it's not printable. Printable. Yeah, I just... Yeah. I don't know. Like, cause like, do I really want to like dive down the rabbit hole of mobile connectivity? Do I really want to be the one that fixes that or attempts to fix that? No, because I'm gonna have to maintain it if I even get something working. Which, let's be real, if I get something working, it's gonna be the most hacky shit in the world. I've taken to transferring files via an app that gives me a Linux shell on my phone so I can SSH, SFTP, etc. in there. Yeah, I've done the SFTP stuff, honestly. I need to reset up SSH keys for that, though, because I had that working, and then, like, I lost the keys or some bullshit. I don't know. And it just made it worse. Got a bit of a printer problem. Some Windows 11 systems have S mode. Huh. Well, the only way to install software is through the Microsoft Store. I heard about that, yeah. Guess what's not available that way? Brother printer drivers. Ooh. So, Dank Pods, the same guy that does Garbage Time. God, he went and bought, like, the cheapest laptop that he could buy at whatever secondhand shop or whatever that Australia has, right? The exercise was get the cheapest thing. Excuse me. See if it can run a benchmark. Right? He got the cheapest thing. It was a Windows 11 machine. Can I find that actually real quick? Hang on. Let me look this up real quick. This guy. So what's this guy here? This one. The one grid. I'm not gonna be able to find it, am I? Cashies, that's the store. Well, it wasn't 8 months. Artificial intelligence rice cooker. Jesus. Modern, no. Maybe it was one of these. I'm gonna mute this and then skip through it here. YouTube, please. Ooh, I have this box set. Not this. Okay. YouTube, really? Oh my god. I got this box set right here. The special extended edition. I have those. No, okay, so it wasn't this one. I'm not gonna be able to find it then. But yeah, so he got this shitty laptop, and it took like hours and hours to install or to load up Windows. And then he went to install the benchmark software, and he couldn't, and he got these like weird error messages that didn't really tell him much. Turns out he had like S mode enabled or some bullshit. He had to figure out how to turn off S mode so he can install software. Yeah. So we have a brother printer, and I have an x86 Linux system. I can install the Linux version of the printer drivers on some system, but how can I share that to a Windows system that can't install the driver for the printer? Good luck. No, YouTube, I don't care about tiny channels doing lore for let's play. It's just because I watched one video about a game. God, right? Like how easily your feed can get poisoned by one video you watch. It's the reason I have an alt. I think it's this one, right? Yeah, the purple one. I have an alt container in Firefox just for YouTube for music shit. Because if I listen to some music on the regular one or whatever, it's you know, so I've got my other, yeah. Suddenly, like, my recommendations are full of music. I don't want that. Stop it. All right, so without outside that container, it's, you know, all this shit. Oh look, it's me. I got a bullshit response. Oh no, NZXC says we're confused. Oh Jesus. But yeah, you watch one thing and it poisons your entire fucking feed, right? And every once in a while, I'll see a video from, I don't know how long ago, months ago or whatever, that's just some random Japanese streamer, I'm like, who the fuck is this? Why is this in my feed? What? So out of curiosity, I hit it, and I go, wait a minute. I recognize that voice. That's this VTuber, isn't it? God damn it, YouTube, why'd you do that? Actually, that happened the other day, because I suddenly got... Hang on, where is it? I suddenly got this video recommended to me. Lemon Leaf orders a pizza. 18 seconds long. What the fuck? Who the shit is... What is this? At the time, there was only like 20,000 subs on this channel. I'm like, who the fuck? What is this? I hit play on the video and I go, oh. Scroll down a little bit. This was immediately before this happened. Google knew. They knew. Okay, stop playing. So yeah, that's her PL account, her past account. But like, that's how I found out about that announcement. It's Google going, hey, here's this random channel that you'll probably like. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Thanks, Google. Appreciate it. Jesus Christ. The amount of times that's happened like a dozen times. So I can't even say like, if I'd have a nickel, I'd have 2 nickels every time, whatever, you know? If I had a nickel every time this happened, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. I can't even use, it's happened like a dozen. No, I wasn't subbed to it before. No. Google's just like, hey, here you go. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I got you. Like, all right, cool, I guess. I have almost $1, which is really weird. Yeah. Which is really weird that it happened that many times, actually. Holy shit. I figured you're one of the guys that sub to PL accounts. No, I don't go out of my way for a lot of them, usually. There's one that I did go out of the way for, which was Callie's. But I mean, she's active on stuff. I think I've only followed one VTuber that split from the organization. So a bunch of them have gone to the retirement home that is VShojo. A bunch of them have. Fucking 6 of them. Other than that, though, the 2 that I follow that I actively follow, I guess, that haven't joined another are Doki and Mint. But yeah. And they were a founder of the other organization. I was following them since before they were a VTuber. I'm curious, who? No, that wouldn't have been... Because VShojo was around before Kason split, didn't she? They weren't they? Yeah, they were around before that. Because it was Kason and Rushia's other account, right? They're indie. They were always indie. If you can guess who, I'll be impressed. There's so many indie. Oh my god, so many. I can barely keep track of corpo VTubers. I cannot keep track of the vast majority of indies. I can't. In fact, there's only 2 that I really keep track of. Doki and Mint. And out of all the VTubers that I follow, fucking streamers in general, honestly, that I follow, there's like 2 that I'll ever catch streams to. Doki and sometimes, rarely now, Michi. But other than that, yeah, it's just fucking clips. Just fucking clips. Gave up. Yeah. Wow. I can't. I don't watch anything live. I watch next to nothing live. Too much never catch your streams. Yeah. I clips. With the exception of the rare times I catch a fucking legendary stream. Like Doki's recent Honey Pop stream. Holy shit. I am so glad I was there for that live. What was... Because that... Holy crap. I just don't do corporate VTubers? Yeah. So, like, I actively unfollowed all of Niji after bullshit they've pulled. Holo, Yeah, I was a streamer, right? Yeah, I follow more VShojo stuff, kind of. But yeah, that fucking Doki stream. The other machine I have a stream going. 6 VTubers playing TTRP. Oh, okay, nice. Doki Bird. Well, that I want to follow is Guba. I haven't actually watched most of her stuff. Yeah, I thought this was a PG-13 game. Yeah, where it starts out where she's showing her sensors. And everyone's like, "Dear God, Doki, no, you need bigger sensors than that." And she's like, "What do you mean?" She didn't realize that it was a porn game. And the first time that she saw one of the pictures, right? One of the spicy pictures in the game, right? Thankfully, everyone convinced her, no, you need the full screen, right? So she's like, I don't know, saying something, and then she pulls it up, and she cuts off whatever she was saying, just screams, "Ah!" Let me, hang on, let me, YouTube, please! Holy shit. All right, we're gonna pause that real quick. You know, I'm not gonna show this on stream because I know that the game's banned on Twitch. How are levels?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Was it this one?
Whoa. Okay.
Hang on. Stop. YouTube, please. Let me fucking see. Where was it? The hell was it? Was it this one? This one here. Let's put it on in the actual stream. It's lagging to hell for some reason. Oh, because I have two goddamn VMs running. So let's kill one of them. All in is, yeah. I get that. That probably has something to do with it. Was that not it? Yes, it was. Bear with me here. Hang on. YouTube is laggy. Holy shit. It wasn't this.
Hope it came out alright. It was. Okay. Guys, I'm a little nervous, guys. In corners.
Yeah, this is like the second one. Speechless. Yeah, not that one. Pause. Where the hell? Actually, who's got timestamps? I know someone's got timestamps. Too many timestamps. That's gonna bug me now. Hang on. I'm determined. And YouTube, like, lagging to hell is not helping the situation here. Is it this one? Mute that real quick. No. YouTube, please. I'm not going to be able to find it. I'm not going to be able to find it. Whatever. But just the sheer panic in her voice. Oh, my God. Oh, this will actually work. This is a clip.
Okie, did you know the world is actually
Okay.
a problem? I love this picture. This is a. Oh my God, this.
Okay.
Oh my God, this is gonna be a problem.
It's going to be a problem.
I love this picture. This is a. Oh, Tiffany.
Oh, Tiffany.
Oh, thank God. Oh,
Gambling with the pictures, right?
let's go gambling. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. This is the riskiest gamble. Every photo is a new gamble. Oh, I got a message from Aiko. Hey, handsome. I really enjoyed our. Okay, let's figure out.
Let's figure out.
Let's decide. Let's play a game, chat.
Let's play a game. Don't.
Guys.
Oh, God, no.
Let's play.
And everyone's
a game.
screaming, censor!
We're
Full
doing
censor!
A censor. I think it's get the sensor image. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we're not gonna play that game. We're not. Oh! Yeah, perfect.
It's so good. Just the panic, the sheer panic in her voice. I love it. Really don't count Visoja as corpo, at least not in the same way, since they operate rather differently. In some cases, very differently, as evidenced by Michi asking for rules to follow. I love that. The fact that, like, they gave her a contract, right? And, like, take this to your lawyer and verify that it's okay, and then you can sign or whatever, right? Like that, right? And she's just like, yeah, okay, signs it, sends it back, and they go, no, we're not accepting this. He goes, huh? Go get a lawyer and read it. But no. It's like, huh? And then, yeah, they're just like, yeah, it's fucking do whatever you want. And she's like, I'm not comfortable with that much freedom. Can you make up some rules for me? And the manager's like, I guess we can make up some fucking rules. I don't know. Like, sure. All the mountain keeping you visible is a nice. Yeah, I'll drop that in Discord, that clip. 'Cause it's good. that I'm so glad I was there for that stream though. Oh my god, that was a fucking legendary stream. That I think is somehow still monetized, which I find hilarious. But yeah, like just the like culture shock that the different talents have had moving from Niji to Vshoujo, just like the stories I've heard about that, is mind-numbing. All of them that have jumped from Niji to Vshoujo, or even not even jumping to Vshoujo. There's what the hell's her name? Sunny, I think, right? Was going on about like, oh, because she like was releasing plushies or whatever as merch, right? And she goes, oh, if I sell 12 of these, I'll make more than that other project that I had. And everyone's like, I beg your motherfucking pardon? What? Excuse me? Like, you got nothing from that? Oh my god. But anyway. Yeah. Oh. This is my celebrity genre. Niji is an actual black company? Yeah. I cannot be convinced otherwise at this point. No. When there's a story that Michi's got where she visited the headquarters in Japan, and she saw her play button there, right? And in a joking manner, because she wouldn't have had the courage to do it, honestly. But in a joking manner, she goes, what if I just yoink it? And her manager, like, freaked out on her. And she's like, wait, what? No, huh? What? I was joking, number one, but Jesus Christ. Cover might be as well, but we don't know factually. Yeah. But seeing the lemon drama doesn't look as good as cover did 3 months ago. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up on the lemon stuff, the lemon drama. And I'm holding my judgment for the most part. You know? Yeah. I mean, they are a corporation, so they're not your friend, number one. And as far as I know, like back in the early days, Hololive was like the underdog, and Niji Sanji was the one that did everything right. And it like I don't know, that everyone really liked, and I guess the talents were happy, and Hololive was the opposite of that. It's obviously changed since then. But yeah, I don't know. It is a corporate environment, so they do have different I don't want to say requirements. Goals? Maybe that's the right word. Goals. Different things they want to achieve. What happened, Lemon? I don't know. Apparently it's she said in her announcement that she was graduating, she said that the reason was disagreements with management, which could mean a plethora of different things. But I don't know. I guess were there alleged leaks around this situation or whatever? I don't know. But yeah, corporate bullshit. I don't know. But I mean, then again, it is a Japanese company. Japanese work ethic is very different than Western work ethic. It's fucking night and day. There's been some rather damning stuff for really. Sort of 3 things and memes. Sure. I haven't caught up or been. I haven't really read up on any of the Chloe stuff. Oh, God. What is this? Whoop. Oh, don't play. Do not play! Eldest of 4 siblings. I'll watch that later. Yeah. One of my notifications. Donkey word uploaded. I got paid to do what?
This is sponsored
Stop
by
it! Stop it! Oh, God, Fortnite. Ugh. Just disagreements with management would necessarily be bad. That can happen anywhere, but if there's drama, I'm guessing there's more to it. I mean, I guess. I mean, I have disagreements with my current management, right? So, that makes it scary is that it was mentioned as is. Yeah, I mean, well, so you have to be careful with how you word stuff when you're talking about Japanese companies, especially if you work for one, because it is incredibly easy to sue for defamation. So you got to be extremely vague and not go into any specifics unless you want to fight that shit in court and probably lose over defamation. Because, yeah, you can get sued for defamation even if you are saying all factual shit. Now, yeah, that shit's weird. I don't agree with a lot of it, but I don't live there, so my opinion does not matter, like at all. So, no. Anyway, so I've gotten far enough, I guess. I don't know. I've gotten to a point that I'm comfortable with. I just need to do this on hardware tomorrow, which is going to be fun. Yeah. So I think I'll wrap up. It's a little early, but it's Friday and I'm a little tired. So. Anyway, see, I'll be back on Sunday. Back on Sunday. Doing some stuff. Not this. I'm not sure what. I've got a few ideas. I'm going to try very hard to not make it Factorio. There's a good chance it won't be. For today, see you around. Yeah. Maybe I'll come crying into the new server tomorrow when failing to install anything useful on the RISC-V machine. Even if it fails on hardware, you still have the old disks to restore the system with. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not too worried about it, honestly. It's just going to be a lot of copying, a lot of setting up. One of the advantages... Yeah, so it's not all fresh disks. The OS disks are not going to be fresh. But even if I fuck that up, even if I fuck up the OS stuff, I've got a lot more experience installing Debian, which is what's on there now. So reinstalling Debian and just getting something up and running for a little bit will be whatever. So yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried. It's just going to be a little tedious. Yeah, I'm honestly more worried about the old hard drives and getting the data off of them properly. I have some of the stuff backed up, but because of its very nature, I can't back up everything on that because they're fucking massive. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. Yeah, and again, I don't have full backups of that stuff because I just don't have enough space elsewhere to do backups, which is why I was diving into tape backup stuff a while back. It was for this server, right? Yeah. Maybe we'll do some Unix stuff on Sunday. I don't know. Should it be worse than last time? Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, maybe while I'm waiting for stuff to copy over, I'll pull out the other two, the two tape drives and see if I can get one of them working. I don't know. We'll see. Difficult to back up the larger storage you have. Yeah, now going to 22 terabytes. Yeah, exactly. And I'm still hesitant to like drop money on like proper new tape stuff. Because honestly, I'm just nervous, right? Dropping like $1,500 on a tape drive, only to find out that like, oh, drivers don't work or some bullshit like that, right? Because like for the Windows and Mac OS X or whatever the hell, support for that, they've got bespoke programs for it, right? But on Linux, it's just use tar. Fuck you. And it's like, all right, well, the Windows offering for this hardware has like cataloging and whatever. I gotta roll my own? Oh, shit. I don't want to do that. Fuck. So that's the main reason I haven't done that. Maybe that'll be my next big project. I don't know. But I'd really like another tape drive just to like get my feet wet without spending $2,000, right? But yeah, that stuff is expensive and uncommon enough that drivers are uncertain. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've already spent $500, I think it was, on this thing. Drivers are non-existent in Linux for it, so that's cool. Like I said, I still have to get back to doing that crap. And I don't want to be in the same situation I'm in with backup stuff, right? But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, let's see if anyone's live. Let's go raid somebody. Why not? It's been a while since I've streamed, so I might as well, right? All right, who's live? I'm following. Anybody that's doing something? Maybe him? That's a cat. Microsoft Windows 98 is a category? Excuse me? Yeah. All right, we're going with this guy. Come with me to say hi. He's going through a bunch of shareware stuff in DOS. Come with me to say hi. I would really appreciate it. I'll be back on Sunday doing something. I don't know what yet. We'll figure that out. Yeah, you guys have a good night. Thank you for being here. And I need to hit some buttons. It's been a while. And I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.